So throughout March I've set myself the challenge of art journaling most days. I'm probably not going to do it at the weekend. I think this is more of a studio routine, if you like. I'd normally do my journaling, which is normally sort of diary style written. I normally do that in the morning before I start work. So I just don't get time at the weekend, and I don't journaling. It shouldn't be something that you put yourself under pressure for. It shouldn't, you know, it shouldn't feel like a chore. Sorry, I have a really squeaky chair. I am gonna smother it in WD-40 later, but if you hear any strange noises, it's not my back or anything, it is the chair. So yeah, I don't think journaling should ever be a chore. It's a safe space where you can just create or write or just stick photos or pictures or bits of paper that you like. You know, anything goes. It's fundamentally, it's yours and for you only, and you don't have to show anyone. I obviously am going to be showing you as part of this new sort of series in my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be doing the usual vlogs and what have you and showing you my animal art, but I really want to have art journaling as a big part of that. So I will be showing you mine. You know, if some pages I don't feel comfortable showing, then I won't. And that's, you know, you don't have to show anyone your journals. This is entirely for you. Sorry, I'm just showing you. I got a bit carried away ordering some supplies, as I always do. So yeah, this is literally just going to be for us to do together. It's a bit of a new thing for me because I don't normally art journal. I have tried utilising my sketchbook on a regular basis, but I get really intimidated by the white pages, and I start off with good intentions and then I kind of give up. So this is why this is going to be a challenge for me, because I need to practice what I preach, and I need to learn that, you know, this is just for me. This is just for me to create, to have fun, to not criticise myself or my work, which I'm really, really good at. I think we all are to a certain extent, but there we go. This is just a fun thing to do, and yeah, I thought it would be nice if we kind of did it together. I've been doing lots of researching because I want to include lots of things. I want to make lots of things for the art journals so that I can show you all, and yeah, we can do it together, and it's a fun thing, and it's going to be just a bit of time in our days where we can just create. So some of the future videos I'm going to do, I will be showing you how to make books in various different ways. I've done that before. Let me just go and grab. I've got a sketchbook that I made. So this is pretty massive. This is A4. I made this book, and I made it to be a sketchbook. But you know, those crispy white pages, they're quite intimidating. But yeah, look, you can see that I don't know if it's going to focus on that, but yeah, I book bound it, and it's covered in fabric. Yeah, and I have used it, but I will do videos to show you how you can make these. But for the time being, because I find that book a bit intimidating, I think because I spent so much time making it, you know, I wanted it to be all perfect and pristine, and it is, but no, yeah, that just intimidates me. So I thought, starting this new art journaling journey, I thought I'd just buy a book because it matters less then. So I got this one, and it's an art way. I will be doing a video just on the supplies that I've got. A lot of the stuff I just gathered from around the house, but some of the stuff I did buy. Like I bought these pretty bits of paper. I will do a proper video so that you know where you can get them or similar, but for the time being I'm going to be using this book. Now, literally with art journaling, anything goes. As I said, it is your book, it's your journal. You can use it as a general everyday journaling type book. You can use it to document, I don't know, travel, a holiday, a special family occasion. You could even use it as a planner if being more organised was something that you wanted to do. All I will say is, when you put things in it, choose things that you like. I know it sounds silly, but I was going around picking up bits of paper thinking, oh, I could put that in there, and then I thought, I don't really like it, so why would I put it in there? This journal will become a book that one day you will reach the end of, and you'll put it away, and you might get it out in a year's time and look back at the things you've done. The words that you put in, you don't have to be too wordy if you don't want to. I think some days I might, you know, write a bit in it. Other days I'll stick things in. But you can just go around finding supplies. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, I got these this week. My friend's just been on a trip to Scotland to visit family, and she kindly brought me back some fudge and Scottish tablets. Anyone outside of the UK might not know what that is, but yeah, I thought that they would be That'd be quite nice to put in there somewhere. So you would literally just walk around your house fine. I've got bits of tissue paper. I've got some, I'll show you. I've got some old maps. I really like maps. So I've got this old map of Cornwall. And I thought I don't want to tear it up. You can't, I know some people were okay with doing that, but I just can't. But I might scan it and print it, and then I can tear that page and use that in there. Actually, we're going to Cornwall, so that's quite relevant. We're going to Cornwall in a couple of months, so that might be good for when I get back from that holiday, and yeah, I can use that to decorate some journal pages. I've had these for years. These are William Morris wallpaper sample pages. Yeah, so you can use anything like that. I've got an old magazine. That can all be, you know, when you find something like these are nice. These little illustrations, these are lovely. I'm going to use that one. You can just put what you want. Just put what you like. But anything that appeals to you, just put it in. The other thing, if you're gathering up some supplies to do art journaling, I will add all these resources for you. You can find free printables. You do have to be careful because images online are generally have copyright laws and you can't print them. So you couldn't find or you shouldn't print images to use off of the internet. They're quite complex laws. Some people will let you do print off their art or photography if it's for educational purposes and things like that, but I tend not to because, as I say, it's complex. But there are people who put resources online for free, and like I've done with this, just it's a Christmas carol, I think, actually. Yeah, just nice repeat pattern prints that you can just print, download and print off, and they're free. So, you know, it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You don't have to spend too much. Obviously it's art supplies or stationery, whatever we want to call it. Obviously I got carried away because that's what I do. So I went and bought a load of this washi tape and various other things that I didn't need to, but I did because I really like them. So yeah, yeah, we're going to get started. I want to do something about the cover, so yeah, let's get going. Okay, so I think I'm just going to see the danger of this sort of thing. I think it's been copied out of a dictionary, but I end up sitting there reading it, which is a bit of a time waster. I quite like this spine cover, or whatever it's called. It's probably a technical term that I don't know, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna cover it like that, and then I'll glue it in like that, maybe. And I've got, I'm making a right mess here. I'm normally quite a tidy worker, but not today. And then I could put some of the, I wanted to write like a bit of a title on it, or not, I don't know, haven't decided. But yeah, so you could just put, could look a bit like a school book then, wouldn't it? But you literally can do whatever you want. And then, because I sometimes get a bit intimidated, as I've said before, by the crisp white pages, and you know, I just hate the idea of opening it up and looking at a page and thinking, oh, I hate that. The good thing about journaling is, if you do have a page that you think, oh, I wish I hadn't written that, or I wish I hadn't stuck that in, or whatever, you can just glue something over it. Just cover it up. So it's, you know, if you glued that over a page, it would, the page you didn't like would never be seen. Or you can get, I've got loads of acrylic paint, so you could just get a paintbrush paint over the bit you don't like. You could put washi tape. You know, this I think really helps with not feeling intimidated by what you put in it, because everything's fixable. If you don't like it, you can just cover it, or you could stick two of the pages together, and there you go. It's gone forever erased from your journal. So it's worth bearing in mind in case you're like, oh, I don't know whether to put that. As I say, you don't need to show anyone, so it doesn't really matter. I want to put definitely want to put quotes in mine. I really like, I like a good quote. And I saw this the other day. I can't remember where I saw it, but I ended up writing it out because I thought it was really appropriate for an art journal. And it says, a space where you are free of fear and judgment. And that's exactly what I think an art journal should be about. So I don't know, maybe that will be my reminder every time I open it, that it's a space where anything goes. I don't have to worry. I can put what I like in. It's worth mentioning that you don't need to be an artist to do an art journal. I know some people don't think that they're very creative, but I think everyone has creativity in them. You just got to let yourself do it, let yourself go, and just let yourself enjoy what you're doing. There's no final outcome. No one needs to see this unless you want to. You might just want to show your grandchildren in however many decades time. Look back at it. I kind of wish I'd done this from, you know, childhood or teenage years. I just think it would be fascinating to look back and see what I had included, what I felt important to me at the time. But I didn't, so we'll just start now. It's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna include some quotes because I do like reading them, and if they speak to me or they feel meaningful, then I'm going to include them. I'm also going to include other things, like I do quite a lot of gratitude journaling, so I think this will be a nice space to include that, and also a bit of a kind of an art warm-up for me in the morning before I start my actual animal artwork. So yeah, I am going to get going with doing the cover. It will probably be quite boring if you watch that real time, so let's speed it up.
Give it all, we can work it out. You can move around and I'll quiet down. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Give it all, we can work it out. You can move your mouth and I'll make the sounds. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. You held my hand, said I was better, took me to bed, then called your mother. Give it all, we can work it out. You can take it all, I won't make it sound. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it on. Tell me what you want, I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know me, say. Tell me what you want, I'll give you anything you need. Give it all, we can work it out. You can take it all, I won't make it sound. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it on. You held my hand, said I was better. Give it all, we can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it. Tell me what you want, I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know me, say. Tell me what you want, I'll give you anything you need. I could never. Tell me what you want, I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know me say. Tell me what you want, I'll give you anything you need. Tell me what you want, I'll be anything you need. Give me all your love, then take it back from me. Light that fire, walk away, 'cause you know me say. Tell me what you want, I'll give you anything you need. You held my hand, said I was better, took me to bed, then called your mother. Just tell me everything you need, I can be anything you need. Say I was better, say I was better.
So you can get inks that will make the edges of your paper look old, and I thought I'd get the same effect with a tea bag. I remember doing this at school, making paper look old with a tea bag or coffee. I don't like coffee, so a tea bag it is. I will have to let it dry though before I stick it on, I think. But yeah, it's cheaper than buying distress ink. Why not, eh? So that will go there. Let's put that out of the way, leave that to dry, and I'm going to carry on sticking a few bits on. So for the time being, we at least have, or I have, a cover page. Obviously any pages can be added to as time goes on. I was really impatient with this, wasn't I? I didn't wait for it to dry like I was supposed to. Never mind. But yeah, I've got a little pocket as well. I've done quite well. I've got a temporary bookmark. I want to put something on here to keep it closed. My little bell. That's one of you know, the chocolate Easter bunnies. That's what that's from. That's been in there for years in a little pot downstairs. So yeah, it's always worth having a hunt round for things. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to get on with some more my daytime job, some more animal art, and I'm going to do another art journaling video. I'm going to go through some of the supplies, some of the things that I bought, some of the things that I already had. I'll give you some links if you want to go and have a look for something the same or similar, and yeah, that'll be the next art journaling video. And there's obviously more of my animal artistry videos to come as well. So for now, I hope you'll all join me with my March challenge, doing the art journaling. It can be as wordy or picture based as you like. I mean, that's the only words I've put in so far for the cover. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. We've got the start of a front cover. Obviously that can all be added to later on if I find something else I'd like to include. I've got a bit of a temporary bookmark here, and I do want to use this little bell I found from, it's been sitting in the kitchen downstairs for years. It's off of one of those chocolate Easter bunnies, but yeah, I need to think of a way of using it as a, I'd like to have the book tied closed and maybe use the little bell. But yeah, so we've got a start of the front cover and even got a little pocket for some bits and pieces that I can add later. I'm out of inspiration now, so I'm going to leave it there. But I hope you'll join me in doing the March art journaling challenge that I've set myself. If you want to, you can always tag me in things on Instagram. I'm Carly_Amanda_art if you want to share what you've done. Obviously you don't have to, and you can keep yours a secret if you would like to. I hope you join me next time. I'm going to be going through some of the supplies I bought recently. A lot of the stuff, as I say, I did find lying around the house, so I can't provide any links for that. But yeah, I hope to see you then. Take care, bye for now.